This prep work only took a little bit way too long. But yeah. I'm finally where I can start playing this game. And that is all that matters, am I right? So, Metro Exodus. One of the first games that had ray tracing in mind. And I still don't have a graphics card that can do ray tracing. Or more, it's the 1070 that I have is supposed to. It has the right processing power. I have read here and there, but at the end of the day, we don't need to play with fire. And I'm missing a thingy-magic, what's it called? A setting. Oh, I'm just way too... Okay. I guess the other options I need to be in the game to actually see if it works.
When it has been years since anyone's heard anything but static and white noise on the radio, who could still believe we are not alone on this earth? My wife, my comrades from the Order, my friends, people from my station. Nobody believes me. They are sure that there's nothing on the radio. Sure that save for us who hid in Moscow Metro, there were no survivors of the last war. We are alone on this planet, and in the Metro it's common knowledge. But I did hear that call on the radio with my own ears. Yes, it was immediately drowned out by the static, but I had heard it. Which means that somewhere out there, under the skies, there's still a habitable place. We're not doomed to live the rest of our lives underground. Still, nobody believes me.
So, welcome to the least favorite part of this game. The thing that is really awfully done, but then the rest is definitely a jump in quality, but the tutorial really is way too linear. I need to lower the blanks on my window. This is way too dark. At this point, to fill the time a little bit, my favorite trick to letting games run at best performance is limiting their frames. For example, I am the best example for it, I guess. I'm playing this on a 60 Hz monitor, which means I can basically only receive 60 frames per second. And so generating more than just 60 is less than ideal. So what I do is I limit my frames to 80 to have a little bit of buffer room for eventual frame drops and stuff, that it still looks kinda okay. But sometimes games override that limiting I put in place, even so it's in the NVIDIA driver thingy magic. But yeah. And then the game forgot to remind me to restart the game. Was that one option? Yep. What the heck has there to be synced? Da, da, da. And now is when we really start. I haven't really played this much, so I'm not comfortable with going Ranger hardcore.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life. and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
So here's a weird thought I just had. Recently I've been a little bit obsessed with transformative content and stuff. And I am auto walking every now and then. Let's wait and see if it clicks in again. Right now I'm thinking about people that read books on stream. And I'm wondering if that would be transformative enough. Because the whole term is about, like, for example, this. If you're watching this, you didn't need to buy the game to experience it. Like, it would still be better if you do, for the own experience and stuff. But right now you're experiencing it through my eyes and my... What the heck? How I think the game is best to be experienced, right? So it would still not be your story but my story. So yeah. What do I wanted to say? Yeah, but I at least could act up. I wouldn't jump at spaces where you are and stuff. Also, my comedy or intellectual input would change the story of the game or certain aspects of it, more positively or negatively. And but people that read a story, a book or something, do they really transform the product that they are presenting? That could be a topic to discover, but right now, Metro. I'm currently auto-walking. It's a bit weird.
Stay with us.
They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero.
Why are the lights off?
It's nighttime at this station.
Don't worry. I told the
I got
doctors
it!
they'll be
Open up!
expecting him.
Go!
Here come his partners. Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Good kid. He got one too many explosions at D6.
Where to now?
Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot. Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro?
Rise and shine, people!
Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel! Hello, Alex.
There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours, but don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Still, lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time.
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here.
Me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
Anna, I told you 100 times already. You must come back to Polis.
Well, sadly, it's
I
their
left
job.
the order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for Artyom,
Enough.
Well, not everyone can stand being cooped up.
Artyom that. Like a broken record.
And why not?
Had the guys not
It's
made
what's
it
kept us
tired,
alive up to now.
You'll be a widow now.
stop it!
And how long do you think that's going to last?
You
How many kids are there in the
There's a
station?
comfortable
In all
flat
Metro.
waiting for you to
be
be
left here in 10
A
years.
far cry from this.
What do you mean we pretend?
Lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics,
And it's
no
time you
suture
stop
thread.
thinking only
Which is
about
why we can't
yourself.
afford to have our best fighters taking
You know how
unnecessary
strong we are.
risks.
Veteran
What
fighters.
will we do if all the
With
Spartans
your
come down with
experience,
radiation
you
poisoning
two
like
must
Artyom,
teach
and the
the
Nazis
recruits.
try
You
something?
could save lots of lives that
That's
way.
exactly why they go up there. They know we can't solve anything by hiding in our holes.
Dad, I won't come back without Artyom, and he...
And more of the mutants.
This is madness.
The North keep getting larger,
Yes,
stronger,
I know
and
it is.
smarter by the day.
Spending so
Sooner
much
or
time on the
later,
surface
they
is
will crush us.
suicide.
Sure, there's nowhere else
Yes,
to go.
I
but
don't
maybe
want to lose my
something up
husband to
there could help
radiation.
us.
I hate him for killing himself out there like that
I'm
every
not
day.
sure what could possibly be worth
But
endangering
what if you
themselves
consider,
for like
even for
this?
1 second, that Artyom was
Who
right?
knows?
What if
Maybe
he
they
did
found
hear
some
that
secret
signal?
maps in D6 that
Would
point to
you
a
ever
storage
forgive
unit of some
yourself
kind,
if we
or
let the
something
chance
that
go?
will save us?
The chance to come back to real life. To raise
doubt
our
there's any
children
magical
outside with
salvation.
sun shining on them.
Possibly have
Real
survived on
sun,
the
Dad.
surface after all these years.
I know I
The
wouldn't.
only real solution would be
Let's
total
talk it over once more
evacuation.
with our
But where would we go?
I must say though, that even if he did hear some sick, that's not necessarily a
I
good
say
thing.
we all just off ourselves
We'll
here
talk
quietly.
about it later.
I
Not
have no
in a
idea.
public space.
I don't think anyone does. But hey,
Deal.
at least they're trying.
Yes. If not them, then who?
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother.
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right.
gentlemen, give
This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you're
are the
your
nurses
usual
in the
self,
hospital,
guys.
huh?
You just stop crowding him.
Brother.
back, Artyom.
Привет,
All
Artyom.
right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Oh, it's official.
I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again. Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
It's a bit weird. I see a little bit of stuttering on the stream, but I've only dropped 19 frames. Not even network.
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Why, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Move it! We don't need any extra radiation, darling. Ugh, Father will kill me if he finds out I went out with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. Had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Right, this is tutorial land, not the open world. That is way later.
We'll move to Polis. That Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Careful. At least it held. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Oh, hear that? Did you hear that? Again! Watchmen! One down! Good one! Are you alright? They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter. Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. So, did you turn this place into Thermopylae? Or don't let them pass? Maybe not. Looks like that's all. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that. Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Ducky? Something large, roaring. At least it was far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios. What the? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them!
Come on, get inside!
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in! Picked up 2 more individuals at the railroad bridge. One of them is the Order commander's daughter.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
Fool, he couldn't live. Let's go. broke through. Workers are done for.
Keep your weapon trained, you. If anything comes through, shoot.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
Enough of your whining, you old fuck!
You're heading straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? Mutant? Watchman! Human? How did you...
As I'm seeing that I'm doomed to always get the good ending, kinda, yeah.
Alive! You came for her? All right. I'll help. Finally, I'll be of some use. Okay, they took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back.
Thing is, oh, now I know why it's auto-walking me all the time. It's my mute button is the auto-walk button.
You'd better not walk into the light. Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel.
But yeah,
while I distract them.
you cannot free any prisoners, I think. If I remember it right, it was that initially it was nearly impossible to get the good ending. So they put events in place to help the karma system. And then it became nearly impossible to get the bad ending.
Don't rush. Move crouched. It's quieter that way. See that ladder? Try sneaking to it now. Stay close to the wall.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, but first we have to get through the stale tutorial section, which I absolutely do not like. Way too linear and too many people are talking for you instead of you talking.
You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
Nah.
What's with that mumbling? Ah, you're Mac. Yeah.
Light off. Let's go. Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it. I hope the noise distracts him.
What butyl? I think G is free. H is already. Y, okay. It will be awkward, but okay.
Well done. Let's go. Come. Go through. Come on. Good luck to you. This system supplies air for the command center. It's not that large, actually. Wait for the moment. I will, of course, do what I can, but I'm not much of a fighter, as you could guess.
Who the fuck are you? Throw me at you!
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move!
Gosh, this scene is so awkward. If you just think about it, how the hand would be needed to be held to fire the weapon. Did he press the release with a thumb or what?
This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my god. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids. Alarm!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot!
Artyom?
I'm with him. I'm with you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Get ready, people.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go.
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar, then go to it. I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
being patient is so hard. Ooh, did I fuck up? Did that? Ooh.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing positions.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice.
Artyom, the hangar is right there. We could break through. It's on! Covering you! Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak. Aha, the engine is here. Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just have a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
You say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
So nice not to expect to pull it from the night in the dark for once. I hope we stay here for a long time.
What does he do with the crane? Till he's setting off tomorrow.
I want their stuff though. You good? I guess the biggest problem why I always get the good ending is my autopilot reflexes are always the don't kill anyone. Not unless I have to.
What's the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only had an outing planned for tomorrow, and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules. Hey! I see the hostile!
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just have a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
You say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case. Yes, sir. Go on. I wish I could catch you with the shot eye.
Nobody here. No skin off my bones, I guess.
Group D, redeploy to the generator room.
Aha, you can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
I think they spotted me. Which would be greatly unfortunate.
Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
Great, we finally get a chance to relax.
All clear.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
More guards!
He didn't stagger. Why? I shot his shoulder. Ah! He was built like a Terminator. What the? This is the other reason why I always get the positive ending. Because the game literally shoots me down if I don't sneak. Ah, shit. They tried to lean left. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. Can't quick save right now. Feels bad, man.
Come on, Artyom. Turn the turntable on.
Let's go behind the only solid cover we have here.
All groups, to the hangar! Do it now!
That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to
Artyom.
just a little bit. There he is.
Sweetheart, please.
More guards. Get them. Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes. Run! Kill them! Come on! Yes!
You're going to ram the gate!
And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier!
There, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
Anna, help us! Artyom! What are you doing here? Talk about surprise.
Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet! How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
It
from
wasn't
other
just
cities,
forced.
dead! All of them,
shut
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
at the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what.
Of course, Artyom, Anna, they are with us. Orderlies, no one behind.
All right, Spartans, throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying! Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye!
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How is
for?
this his fault? You knew everything and never
Warning! Stop the engine immediately!
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we'll stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good stuff. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
How about from the inside?
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started the clock and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract you in the meantime.
Plastic
Is that you, Yakov?
Yeah, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been spotted and you're running back to your masters.
But the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us, and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Damn, you are great. There are lots of things around we are just not supposed to know. But those ass-clowns seem to know enough. Hey, give up! Hey, give up!
So here's the big question. Did I got healed? No.
Time's up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. But the brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark. On the count of 3.
Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes.
1, 2,
Wait.
3.
No! Artyom, get going. This is continuing.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
The brakes are working again.
You goddamn bastard! Should have stuck you on the spot!
Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive?
That's the order to take your life! Find the engine! Don't hit the button! I tried to treat you humanely. I thought you'd come in quietly.
Hands up! Hands on the brake!
No! You're rushing! You're
Don't shoot! I took the stopper. I'm not with this. They made me.
Hartfield, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Hold on! Oh, hell yeah!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs, so that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we're traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now, which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are Command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If our team finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right. How is it going? Wait a moment, what was that? Listen, everyone.
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Where is that number
Area
supposed to...
18-5. Only by standing
So
together
it is
shall we
somewhere
overcome
around
any and
here.
all
The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir,
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trick to
Aurora. Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. You're back. Full steam ahead.
Aye. Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Artyom, a couple of words. What's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you were not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers.
Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is what you've always dreamed about. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Hello, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you
you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Well, hello there, Tom. You people could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. By the way, did you come to trade places with me? Or did you just want some exercise? I heard that. Monotonous labor cons you. Well, it's no lie. I do feel this calm, you see? Idiot says it's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate often.
I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed, that we'll get some answers?
What are the chances the level doesn't load?
Froze anything off yet, darling? Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How how to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Man, I just had such a nice time.
Are you alright, Artyom?
How bad is it? Can we move?
No, we're stuck!
Ah, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal.
I put a mark on your map. Put mark on
Yes,
map.
sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gotta check on that cylinder, but a full day at least.
I see. Get to it then. Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action.
Let's go, Artyom.
Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter. I'm on
Yes, sir.
Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Idiot, you give him cover from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Sam, and Alyosha,
Don't
stay
forget
to
your
the
backpack.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a new model, a portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside. It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing. I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down. Haha, that was great. Hey, what was that? Could you check it out? I took a look around while you were inside. That electric tower there looks like a perfect sniping position. Let's go.
For me, it's a little bit surreal to even walk here, because last time I played this, I just upgraded the core of my PC, mainboard, RAM, processor, but my graphics card still was lagging behind, so I had to go down to DirectX 11, and it caused the game to look very stale, flat, wet surfaces were clean. And now we are here. And I almost have the settings cranked up to full. And it looks like a completely different game.
Get over here when you're done.
Nope, that direction is for another time. No, shouldn't wander off that far. I need at least to pick it up once, I think. But where's my... Ah, it was on the table. Man, I can't wait to see how this will look on the VOD, because it's ever since I stopped tryharding streaming, it became more of a thing of getting the most out of the crappiest components there. Not only because, you know, money was tight and all that, but I always the people around me always just bought the most expensive stuff and then were complaining about the most minor things.
I'll call you when I'm settled.
See you around. While I'm here strumming on a $200-300 setup, I always found that to be the challenge, how to be competitive. How to keep up with that how to have a $300 setup and keep up with the performance of a €1,500 PC. But of course now all prices are inflated, so it's even harder to get even your hands on decent stuff.
Artyom, I'm at the top. It's an excellent spot.
That's also why I really like the NVENC software that got implemented into OBS. Wait, can I drop down here? Don't think I can make it back to the boat when I drop there. Especially since NVENC is NVIDIA NVENC is for graphics card from the 700 series or higher. No, I went too far. Oh, who knows? It's just... Can you stop pedaling backwards? Hello. So being able to make a 1080p stream or 720p stream with something as low as a $50 graphics card. Man, that's really nice.
Looks like you've been spotted. Artyom, there's a woman on that bell tower waving a rag or something. Please investigate. I see people at the church. None seem to be armed. We'd better try the open approach. Let's not fire first, okay?
And I'm especially interested in how the grass in this game will render. Since the test I did on Crisis recently was very successful seeing the grass. It was really freaking impressive, since the only streamer before that had decent rendering on grass was Fuglet. And no one else had such a great grass rendering. That seems very minor, but if you go to his stream, FUGGLT, I think is it. Then you will see what I mean, that Suddenly, his grass looks freaking dope. And before I thought it was Bitred, it may be because he is partnered and I wasn't, that would be something. Oh, will I fall down here? Yes, no, maybe. Probably a yes, since I got stuck there. Yeah. Now with the semi 2 PC setup that I only did because I had some CPUs, some stuttering caused by my CPU. There we go. And hopefully have dope ass grass. Is this where we started? Yeah. So I shouldn't drop down here. Come on. Bro, I'm about to talk about Dying Light again. Man. It seems like that is gonna become a major part of my content now, every now and then. Just how bad the entire design of Dying Light 2 is. Because there's nothing happening right now. The game is very, very silent. No pressure, just empty space, nothing. All you can hear is yeah, and in Dying Light 2, fuck, I was bored out of my mind, even so there was everything to do. At every corner there was something. But it was mainly the sound design that invoked boredom into the player. And why are you stuttering that much? No, it's not happening. Okay, so it's not chunk loading. Ah, it must be my CPU since that boy is running on 96%. Come on, get out of there. I'm wandering off from the objective again. Hello, Ribbit. And here is the biggest mistake in the game. This is more of a design error, or at least the item we are getting here we should have gotten way later. Because I think it makes many things in this game too easy.
I feel so dumb. I should have landed on that field. We were still flying and it could have gone on for some time. And then that damn power line. But really, what difference does that make anyway? I'm not getting to Moscow from here. That's for sure. I don't really give a damn. I'm all alone, but the others, they have relatives there. Maybe. It's been 10 years, but I could still be alive. Anyways, we'll have to make ourselves at home here now, since we're alive. The bridge seems like a nice place. At least it's not going to get flooded. We might end up going to Moscow by rail later. Well, we'll have to live and see about that.
I need to go back. Because even so I just complained that we are getting this way too early. Even for the way too early, I'm way too early. Fucking heart attack from sprinting 10 meters. So, where did I leave my boat? Was I in here? Hello.
Our father, Silantius, has already started his sermon. Just enter the temple and see the light of truth.
Stay calm, brothers and sisters. The heretic is trapped, for so will the Lord. Soon, our brother's militant will be here.
Come on!
And so he came with his giant weapon of steel and fire.
Oh, Mama, it's him! The man from the train! He's here to save us!
I can't believe this. I had all but lost hope. We're not from here either.
It had the eye of a dragon.
Yes, the bridge dwellers won't even talk to heretics. But I'll tell you everything I've seen in this place all that year.
Arriving under the cover of fog.
Oh, it's the bridge guard. Silantius fooled them just like the locals. But unlike them, the bridge guard have guns. Run! There's a way out down here and there's a boat at the dock.
We also have one, but it's too small for all of us. Artyom, visualize, get to the boat. We will rescue her later, don't worry.
Who's walking over there? Hey, you!
During the sermon.
And then what?
So he was just there and then he kind of disappeared. And just like Father Silantius said, the man was sent by the devil.
Yeah, I know what Father said. Tell me if you saw where he went.
Well, he just kind of ran.
That heretic is long gone, I think.
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
Come out, you dirty spawn of Satan! Come out and don't tempt these men anymore!
And with the weapon of steel and fire, he ventured into the unknown, seeking clearance.
seen the heretic, sister?
Of course I
We
did.
have to find him.
So you have seen him?
We can't even look at them. Father Salantius forewarned us about it. If you look at them, you would see technology. And that's a touch of Satan that takes 100 days of fasting and 300 days of prayer to erase.
So, did you see him?
Oh, you heretic! Lord, save me! Did you come here to take a look at our lives?
Hey, they say you worship the devil. That true? Will you teach me? I'd make a good apprentice. A really, really good one. Come on, teach me.
Please, why are you leaving?
Have you found him yet? Or should I look for him myself, brethren?
Look, are you sure that was a heretic?
Yeah, right. Sure, he's going to fight
Well,
sure.
what else?
Search
They say
for
it was
him.
Satan
I can
himself.
feel his presence.
And do you believe them? Well, they say that as soon as Father Salentius finished his sermon, there was a flash of hellish light and the heretic just vanished. Did they smell sulfur?
No, they didn't. But they say that the satanic machine has a vat with sulfur and a vat with oil in it. And whoever gets seduced by the heretics gets boiled in one of them. Women in oil, men in sulfur.
And you believe them? That machine only has coal and water. All right, let's go look for him then. Grab him by the tail or horns when you find him.
You heretic! I order you by the name of Holy Salantius himself. Come out and let the true faith purify your soul of sin.
So why not stay home if they love Stefan so much? I just don't get them.
There seems to be something, but it's really nothing.
Found him yet, my children?
So bored. Bored
Not
out
yet.
of my mind, really.
We have to find him, my children.
Not so bad being bored. I could deal with more.
And as we venture into the land of the mad, we shall not fear darkness. As for darkness will be our friend.
They're just sitting around in the cloister. Sinners that they are. While the true defenders of faith do all the work here. Fish, give me patience.
Oh, it's fine, but if I could just slip.
So, brethren, have you found the heretic?
Just had him.
He just vanished, demon!
Keep looking, children, what he is about.
That was way too risky. Do not know why I did that.
Fish, protect me from the sin of negligence and making intentional or unintentional.
Come on, you hellspawn! Repent, confess your sins, and that will count in your favor when the judgment day comes.
I somehow need to get on the other side. Unseen.
So, standing here, guarding, while the heretics are already in our cloister. I sure hope we drive them out. Well, all fates are in God's hand.
What happened? Why is it bad? What's happening there?
In the passage. See that? I think there is something.
The Satan's minion is here!
I give up! Just don't shoot, please! That would be grave sin!
Calm now!
Praise be to the Czarfish, the deliverer of the souls of the faithful to the heavenly gates.
This is also one of the things that they could have changed a little bit. That instead of having me to knock them out to loot them, to just have a simple loot option. Because this is a bit weird to just, after they surrender, to knock them out. Makes it feel a lot like thieving, right? But then why does it not negatively impact my karma?
Oh, what's going on? Oh, I don't feel right. Oh my God. This is a punishment.
And with that we leave the weird boys behind for the dangers that are ahead of us.
Are you alright? A shame you couldn't get away quietly, without bloodshed. They're bound to hate us even more now. Ah, well. Artyom, Katya, and Nastya are with me now. See you aboard the Aurora. Check the map. Looks like you can row straight to it from there.
Oh, I knifed that one dude. Really, dude? Really?
Hi, Artyom.
Hello again, Artyom. You did great out there. Or so everyone says.
You're alive!
Thank you for the information, Katya. But there is one more question I need to ask.
But of course.
What do you know of the occupation forces?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite get what you...
So, you've never seen any foreign army in this area?
No, I haven't seen any army. But we haven't really been to any important places.
I see. Artyom, a moment.
Artyom, stop by my desk once you're done talking to the old man. I've got something for you.
Great job saving them, Artyom. Katya here has provided us with vital information. A mechanic called Crest is hiding in the port. His help is required if we're to fix the Aurora in the foreseeable future. Yermak can't handle the repairs alone. So, once you're ready, go to the port and invite Crest to join us. And then get back ASAP. We'll have to decide what to do about the fanatics on that bridge. Now we know for sure that the bridge is in working order. They crossed it last year when they got here. Well, at least some things are clearer now. But still, so many questions. There might not even be any enemy forces around here at all. They probably garrisoned the key regions only. In any case, we'll learn everything once we reach Yamantau. From the top source. The Moscow government is essentially a local council, to put things in perspective. So, now we just need to figure out how to cross this goddamn bridge.
How do you like the backpack? Is it comfortable? Can you operate stealthily with it? I have a present for you here. A Tihar rifle. Ring any bells? It's pneumatic, but it still packs a wallop. Plus, making bullets for it is easy as pie, even in the field. Just remember to keep that pressure up. Otherwise, you might as well be spitting him out yourself. Other than that, it will never fail you. I did my best. So, bear it with honor. And don't forget to drop by from time to time. I have a few ideas for improving it.
What was the hotkey for my backpack? How do I clean my weapons again? I think cleaning was only on a workbench then.
Artyom, I took some measurements. There's one hell of a radioactive hotspot between this place and the port. The readings are off the scale.
So you'd better take a boat. We found one and docked it under the bridge.
So, what I need to do is organize me some food. I think we gosh, that is the only problem I have with the 2PC setup. I do not know how long I was online. Oh, okay, I see it in Mistrim 230, and yeah, it's also the time where I always slow down a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll probably be back in an hour, 1.5. And then yeah, we're gonna see where we end up then in the vast region of Russia.